Rockford's home for Classic Rock 96.7 The Eagle. Good morning. It is Double T. It's time for Sneaking into Movies with Joe. Joe from down at WROK makes his way to talks a little bit about movies and shows. There's so many choices. Try to help you weed your way through all that stuff. You don't know what to watch, what to avoid. You get burnt a lot, but we try to help.
How you doing, bud?
Good. How about yourself?
Doing great. Love everything working. We're in. I don't know if you've told your audience, but we're working in the new studio.
I have mentioned it a couple of times.
Studio.
Yes, temporary, not bad. It's
I've been living the temporary studio life ever since July 30th, the fateful date that I poured a bunch of water all over our board in the main studio. So I can tell you about temporary studio life.
Right.
It's different, but it's nice to shake it up once in a while.
Yeah, you got to move around.
Yeah, it's all right.
You get used to things a certain way, and so
I'm ready to go back into my studio. But
some things don't work the way you want it.
Correct.
And stuff. And
yes. So we were figuring out the board, everything.
Right. Like phones are difficult. So
that's what I've heard.
Yeah. So that's not much of an option like it used to be, but that's okay for the time. It's temporary.
Little on-air engineering meeting. We should talk about the phone situation because I have no phone problems over in my temporary studio. So there's a solution.
I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
I'll tell you about it when we get out of here. But
all right.
Yeah, so you bring some stuff that you've seen over the weekend.
I come loaded. I've got good things. I got 4 actually because I'm all caught up on Landman, the Paramount.
Oh, it's a great
Paramount.
show.
It's a mess. It's a wreck. But I love it. I can't wait to find out what's happening. There's 6 episodes out right now. I think you're through 5.
Yeah, because I forget they come out on Sunday. Yeah.
You watch them, like I said, we watch them early Sunday morning, like 7:30, 8 o'clock. That's Landman time in the house.
Yeah, because some streaming services, if it's the day of, they don't release them till 8 o'clock.
Till 9. But it's always there in the morning. But it's a preposterous show. I love it. It's ridiculous around every corner. It's great. Billy Bob Thornton is just perfect for this role.
He is. It's his role. It's his
role.
That's his character that he plays in every role he's ever played.
Everybody's a mess on that show. Allie Larder, the wife.
Yeah.
There's weird. It's the show's a mess, and I love it. What is Demi Moore doing in this show, by the way?
She's just there.
She's just there. Right. She has a couple of lines that can be read by anyone. She has done nothing for the plot. But she's just been sprinkled in.
There's got to be something.
There's got to be something for her at some point.
Yeah.
But we're through 6 episodes, and the most she's done is like she brought somebody tea in the last episode.
Maybe that's your gig. Maybe that's like we just want you in our show. You don't have to do anything.
She's swimming around in her bathing suit for a little bit. I didn't even recognize her.
Yeah,
they're not even really showing her full face most of the time.
No, it's weird.
It is weird. It is weird.
A big name like that, they hasn't
done
used.
a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, she's in the opening credits. She isn't a thing on the show. So anyway, Landman's going on. All right, then movies. One, you want a good action movie? Turn your brain off. Don't ask questions like, "Oh, that doesn't make sense." Just watch it. Carry On on Netflix. It's about the TSA security guard. He finds a little earpiece in the bin, puts it in, boom, it's the bad guy terrorist, played by Jason Bateman, who is awesome in this movie as a kind of an affable bad guy. He's a real bad guy, but he's also Jason Bateman at the same time. So
right.
It's kind
of a bad guy could be a good guy?
Kind of, but Jason Bateman wants to get this suitcase through security. So he's got the earpiece in, he's got hostages and blackmail and all that, and the whole movie is kind of Jason Bateman talking in his ear, telling him what to do, what not to do, and it is. I missed the first half hour of this movie. Didn't miss a thing. I was in and out for the first half hour.
Right.
This is neat. And then got settled in for the last hour 20,
nice.
Something like that. And great little action thing. There's switcheroos along the way. It's kind of like people are calling it's being called kind of like a Die Hard because it's an airport Christmas movie with a bomb. But it's that, and it's fun, and it's a great movie just to turn on and not think about for 2 hours. A good one. A movie I maybe will recommend with severe reservation. Silent Night. I think 2023. It came out. It's listed as a black comedy, and you can't talk too much about it because there's a big kind of twist thing in it, and so. But the setting is it seems like a friend group is all getting together on a Christmas time. There's families, so there's about like 20 some odd people in this house, and there's just the relationship, the dynamics of the party, but there's also something obviously much larger looming over everybody's head, and the much larger thing looming over everybody's head is the big twist. And it was interesting. One of the worst endings to a movie I've ever seen in my life. The worst. It's depressing. It's unsettling. It doesn't explain anything. Angie and I looked at it like, what was that? Like, it totally, like, it was a decent movie for an hour, 50 minutes and 48 seconds. And then the last 5 seconds, like, what just happened? So I offer with reservations. You're going to be unsettled at the end. You're going to be a little angry at the end, but the journey along the way is pretty good.
Right.
So Silent Night. And then there's a new series on Netflix again. I think these are all Netflix movies. No Good Deed. That stars Ray Romano and Lisa Kudrow. They are a married couple that have been married for obviously a while. The last 3 years have been tough, obviously, on them and the marriage, and they're trying to sell their house. And we find out there was a murder in the house, and throughout, it's 8 episodes. They're all half hours, so real short. We knocked the whole thing out this weekend. And you kind of learn more about the murderers in the house and why they want to move, and other characters can play. Dennis Leary is in this as well. Have you seen Dennis Leary lately?
Yeah.
He looks different.
Yeah, he does.
He looks
He seems to have been he's starting to pop up.
Yeah, he
again.
is. I don't know if we've got a new agent or we've cleaned something up. I don't know. But Dennis Leary is in it as Ray Romano's brother. But that one was good. That one we kept wanting to watch. Even like, I think we were watching it late Saturday night when we were way too tired, but I think we watched 3 past when we were supposed to go to bed. So. No Good Deeds. That's a nice little series. Linda Cardellini, Owen Wilson's in it too.
Oh, okay.
It's a good cast. Good little like I said, 8 episodes, all half hours. Little whodunit mystery thing. Not Christmas related at all.
All right.
See if I can get out of that. So,
well, that's cool.
That's what I did.
I didn't get to watch a lot. I did watch Bookies season 2 started on Max.
Love the first season. Can't wait to watch the second.
Sebastian Maniscalco plays a old school bookie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Takes the calls from his clients and
his degenerates
for bets.
Ray Romano shows up in that one, and he did the first season.
Yeah. I mean, it's just one. They just released the first episode of season 2. So it continues on with the storyline from that. But it's a fun little show. Sebastian Maniscalco is very funny.
It's a nice little half-hour little treat.
Yeah.
I like that show when it comes out.
Awesome, buddy. Well, thanks, man.
Real quick, Bears tonight, is it going to be an embarrassing blowout or some sort of heartbreaking loss at the end? It's obviously going to be a loss on the road, prime
time. Embarrassing blowout.
Embarraing blowout.
Yeah.
Well, okay, like down 20 at half, kind of embarrassing?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right. Looking forward to it.
Chance to go to bed early.
Yeah. Don't have to worry about the second half. We'll be good.
All right. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, it's Sneaking into the Movies with Joe on Rockford's home for Classic Rock 96.7 The Eagle.